In Canada, it's against the law to ask somebody to pay money to get a loan. And this is basically what an advance fee loan scam is about. So somebody will come to you, they'll either send you a letter, they'll phone you, and they'll say, do you need a car loan? And you're thinking, wow, you've got your beater and you'd really like to have a new car. And they said, we'll give you a $30,000 loan, and all you have to do is pay us $500, $800, something like that in advance so that we can do this. That is entirely against the law. You have to go to the police if that happens to you. But you shouldn't even be sucked into any kind of sign-up fees or any other administrative charges with a loan. Right now, we've had a number of people phone in, and they've gotten, just like you get all these offers to get credit cards, it's a similar concept. You have to go through the credit card process and sign on. We've gotten some where they've been offering loans, but it does cost you money. So just don't get sucked into anything like that at all. I always use my son. When he was 13, he was offered a platinum card. And he was only 13, and his name had been taken off of a website that he did for gaming, and I never got offered a platinum card. And we've actually had people come in and say that their dog had been offered a credit card because it got onto some sort of a list. So you want to be very careful about anything like that. Also, you want to be careful about what we call affinity frauds, and they're financial frauds where you join a group. And like you think, I was just talking to the Newcomers Club, and I said this would be a perfect group to run an affinity fraud in. So what happens is the fraudster joins the group. I'm a newcomer to Victoria, I'd like to join your group. Gets to know the people, and then says, I have this really wonderful investment opportunity and you'll make a lot of money. They get one person in, and they make sure they make a lot of money. Okay, so right away we get you involved, and we say, isn't this great? Tell some of the other people how good it is. And then you start to feel confident. A couple other people start to make some money, and you feel really good. So they have a critical mass. They need to get enough people involved so that they can actually get enough money out of you. And then what they usually do at that point, once you have a bit of trust, is they come in with the big offer. It's always high pressure. You have to do it now. It's usually for a lot of money, and quite often involves signing off that they have the rights to do any of the investment for you. You know, you just give them full rights to use that money. And this has happened. We had a terrible problem in Abbotsford where it went into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Up in Courtenay, there was a similar kind of thing with a church group. And right here in Victoria, it involved a baseball, parents of students playing baseball. And they got sucked into investments, and a lot of people lost money. One of the scariest things is that the BC Securities Commission shows examples, and they have a retired police officer lost all his money, all his retirement funds, to one of these type scams because he believed the fellow that was making the recommendation. And you see that all the time. So it's very, very difficult. You have to check out who it is that you're dealing with. You have to check out what the instrument is that they say they're using for this investment, make sure it's real. And you know, don't get pressured, don't get greedy, because as soon as you get greedy, you get pressured and you get taken advantage of. So it's always good to go to the BC Securities Commission website and look up to see if the person you're talking to has been disciplined by them and their license been revoked. But licensing is not enough to know, because some financial instruments you don't need a license to sell. They're outside the normal group of investment instruments, so just be careful about that.